Hello, and welcome to another edition of Canton Contact. I'm your host, Peg Stevens. My first guest today is here to tell us about several unique fitness opportunities that are available at the Summit on the Park. Joining me now with all of the details is Health and Wellness Recreation Specialist, Sarah Pushies. Sarah, welcome back to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Well, I was thrilled to see that the Summit is bringing back its Memorial Day Fitness Challenge for the second year in a row. Why don't you start by telling us what folks can expect during that challenge?
Yeah, so our Memorial Day Fitness Challenge is sponsored by the National Guard, and it offers a fun, unique way to remember and celebrate Memorial Day with a fitness challenge. So it includes both a full challenge or a half challenge, and this year we've added teams. So you can even bring a friend to do, for the same cost, the same fitness challenge that we offered last year.
Excellent. So walk me through it. So if someone were to sign up for the full fitness challenge, what are they expected to do?
Sure. So the full includes a 1 mile run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats, and then a 1 mile run. So now you have to do it in that order, but you get to take your time, and you can do it as slowly as you want. You can take breaks if you want. We offer some snacks and some water if you need to take a little break. You can do that. And then, like I said, you can do it as a team of 2 or 4. So you and 3 of your friends could also do it, where you tackle those obstacles together.
Excellent. And then, so if someone is not up for the full challenge, what does your half challenge involve?
The half is exactly half of it. So you run a half mile, you only have to do 50 pull-ups, 100 push-ups, 150 air squats, and then another half mile run. But again, remember, if you want to do it as a team, you can break it up. So I could do the run part, and you could do the sit-ups, and we could rotate back and forth to give each other some breaks.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
And then how does it work during the day? Do you just show up at a certain time, or how does that work?
Yeah, so you can sign up on our website or Civic Rec, or you could also go to the front desk and sign up for that. We have different time slots. We have starting at 7:15 a.m. all the way till 11:15 on the hour. You can sign up to work whatever station you want to, whatever time station you want.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Now, are there any ways to get assistance? Is there I think the TRX?
Yep, so we will have a TRX strap to do pull-ups if you would prefer it, and we also have assisted straps for the pull-ups with the bar as well. We're pretty generous with our scoring, so it's more about having fun and doing some fitness on Memorial Day.
Sure. Now, how do folks register? And I take it that there's a fee to participate.
Yeah, so it's $20 for the half, even if you're a team, and then it's $40 for the full, even if, again, you're a team, and you can register at the front desk at Summit on the Park or on the website.
Excellent. Now, do folks need to register by a certain date?
Usually a week out is what we ask.
Okay. So, and then this is taking place on Memorial Day.
Yep, it is on Memorial Day.
Oh, well, it sounds like a wonderful opportunity to do something special on Memorial Day.
Yeah, it sounds fun.
Now, switching gears a little bit, I understand that you will be offering a Walk with Ease program. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so I'm really excited about this. This program was brought to us by the National Parks and Rec Association. It's a grant created and developed by the Arthritis Foundation. So the program is called Walk with Ease, where participants learn not only stretching techniques and walking techniques, but they get to walk together as a community and learn some different tips and tricks on how to help make their arthritis better.
Oh, excellent. Now, when are you planning to offer that particular program?
Yeah, so the class is a 6-week program, and it's going to actually start, our first class is going to start on May 4th, but we run all the way through December. So we're going to follow the same class schedule that our land fitness schedules follow here at Summit on the Park. Every 6 weeks, you can sign up to walk in this program. The cost is $5 to sign up, but that's simply for the book so that you can keep the book. If you don't want to keep the book, then you don't have to keep the book. But the book has all kinds of resources and good information for people with arthritis.
Oh, it
Very
sounds
handy.
And who should register for that program? Who is it geared towards?
Yeah, so it is geared towards anybody with arthritis. It is a little bit more towards the aging population, the senior population, but if you have arthritis, you won't be turned away. So, yeah.
Excellent. Well, Sarah, you've mentioned some great opportunities to focus on fitness at the Summit on the Park. Where can folks go for more information or to register?
They can definitely go to our website, or they can go to the front desk, or they can always call me.
Excellent. That number is 734-394-5460.
Yep.
Excellent. Well, Sarah, thank you so much for stopping by and telling us about these wonderful fitness opportunities available at the Summit. We will be right back with more Canton Contact.
Hey kids, come join me every third Saturday of the month for Bartlett's Family Fun Activity Day. Whoa! Kids Club meets from noon to 1:30 p.m. Every kids club has a different exciting activity, from field trips, nature activities, playing sports, to celebrating my birthday. Tell your parents to go to summitonthepark.org for all details and to sign up. See you there! Whoa!
Coyotes are very resourceful and adaptable critters that can survive almost anywhere, including backyards and cities where they may be near people. You may be surprised to see one of these secretive animals in your neighborhood, even though it's not unusual to find them throughout Michigan. Coyotes are skilled hunters and prey heavily on mice and voles. They will also take larger prey, including rabbits, hare, and deer. If you are not keen on seeing a coyote in your backyard, there are a few simple steps you can take to make your area less appealing. Remove any food or other attractants. Bird feeders may attract small birds and mammals, which are a coyote's natural source of food. Additionally, do not leave pet food and trash outdoors, as these may attract hungry or curious coyotes. Coyotes have a natural fear of humans, although they may become bold when presented with an easy food source in close proximity to homes. If they are too close, make noise like yelling, clapping hands, or other loud sounds to scare them away. If you are concerned about pets, accompany them outside or keep them on a leash when you go for a walk. Your presence should make a coyote wary of getting too close. Coyote hunting is available year-round statewide. Coyotes may also be trapped October 15th through March 1st statewide. These liberal coyote harvest regulations give tools to landowners and hunters to address local issues they may have. Check the current Hunting and Trapping Digest for hunting and trapping season dates and regulations. In some urban or residential areas, hunting or trapping may not be allowed for certain reasons. In these cases, permitted nuisance control companies can be hired to assist landowners in the safe removal of problem wildlife. Coyotes are an important part of Michigan's natural community and, like any wild animal, should be observed from a distance. Visit michigan.gov/wildlife to learn more about these wild canines.
Welcome back to Canton Contact. My next guest is here to tell us about several unique summer camps that are available at the Village Theater at Cherry Hill this summer. Joining me now with all the exciting details is Arts Education and Scouting Coordinator, Jennifer Collins. Jennifer, welcome back to the show.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
I understand that you've been hard at work planning some very exciting summer camps. Why don't you start by telling us about your preschool offering?
Oh, we have some really fun camps this summer. So the first one that we have is a half-day camp. It's called our Preschool Drama Camp. It's offered by Sunset Musical Theater, and it's just a really fun introduction to theater. So it's for kids 4 to 6 years old. Half day, they get to come, they get to play, they get to imagine what it's like to be on the stage and get a little bit of direction all at the same time.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun. Now, what part of the summer is that taking place?
That's going to be in July. It's 5 days, so Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to noon. And it's going to be July 14th through the 18th this year.
Excellent. And then how do folks register for that particular one?
Oh, they can register online. They can go to cantonfun.org. They can go to our Village Theater website. They can also call me and register over the phone if they prefer.
Oh, wonderful. And what age group is that for?
This is for 4 to 6-year-olds.
Excellent. So it sounds like that'll be a fun introduction to live theater.
Yes, it is. It's perfect for that age group.
Wonderful. Now, shifting gears a little bit, this is for the older children. Why don't you tell us about your musical intensive theater summer camp?
So we also have a musical theater intensive. That one's going to run the whole month of July and a little bit into August. That's going to be for kids ages 10 through 18, and it's kind of like a production camp. We like to think of it in that thought process, because they'll be putting on a full production. And this year's production is going to be Beetlejuice Jr. And we're just so excited because we've done production camps like this for the last, I think this is our 4th year. And it's quite a hit with the families and the kids and then the community as well, because the community can come the last few days to see the show on the main stage.
Oh, it sounds like a wonderful opportunity. So if I'm understanding correctly, so that'll run like Monday through Friday, set times for consecutive weeks?
Yep, I think it's about 5. We start July 7th and we go all the way through until our production, which is August 7th through the 10th. So the kids will be going Monday through Friday, 9 to 3 p.m. It's a little older age group, so 10 through 18. They'll get a lot of great direction. We have a wonderful directing team, and they'll teach them how to do the choreography. They'll get to learn the dances, the songs, the acting. They don't need any experience, so this is perfect for somebody that's just interested in theater but hasn't had a chance to try it out. And it's also great for those that have done productions before. It's a reduced time frame, so we're doing what would normally take a couple months, meeting a couple times a week, and we're reducing it to our 4 or 5 week time period, Monday through Friday. That's why we kind of call it an intensive. And we're really fortunate this year because we received a grant to help with the production costs. So it comes from the Village Arts Factory. They provided some funding so that this year's production is going to be bigger and better than before. Costumes, sets, all sorts of wonderful things that are going to help out with the production.
Oh, wow. So that sounds like everything's going to be supersized because of that grant.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, and I understand that you're also offering some 1-week intensive tech camps. What can you tell us about those?
Yeah, so the Village Arts Factory is able to do 1-week camps at our theater as well. And they're going to tie in with our production. So kids will be able to learn about costumes and props. They'll be working on the scenery and the set design. And all these things are going to go into our final production. So these are separate camps that center around the tech portion of production. And the Village Theater will be, they'll be having it at our theater, but the Village Arts Factory has received a wonderful grant to help assist with that as well. And that's through the Community Foundation of Southeast Michigan.
Oh, excellent. So that's definitely behind the scenes, and you concentrate, you said, on costumes and props?
Yeah, so 1 week is going to be the costumes and props. That's going to be July 7th through the 11th. Again, it's going to be an all-day camp, so 9 to 3 p.m. They have some instructors that are in the field that are professionals that have a ton of background, and they're going to be teaching the kids all the ins and outs. They don't need to know, they don't need to be walking in having had experience, they just need an interest in it. So they'll learn how to make costumes and props. That's the 1 week. And then the second week is going to be July 14th through 18th, and that's where they'll learn how to do the behind the scenes things like set design and scenery. And so when you watch a show and you see all these different things that are on the stage, they're going to be working on some of those pieces.
Oh, it sounds like a very special opportunity to get hands-on.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, well, if folks want to register or to get more information, what's the process? What should they do?
So these tech intensives are online as well. So they can go to cantonfund.org. They can visit the Village Theater website. I believe it's also on the Village Arts Factory webpage. And finally, if they prefer to register over the phone, they can give me a call as well.
Excellent. Now, we're almost out of time, but I understand that you are getting ready for the International Festival that's part of this year's Canton Liberty Fest. What can you tell us about that?
So the International Festival is something that we've done for many, many years. It's the Saturday of Liberty Fest. It's held out at Heritage Park, and it's just a great celebration of different cultures, and people from around the Canton community will come, whether it's groups or individuals, and perform. And it's just a wonderful way for the Canton community to see all the diversity that we have in our community.
Excellent. And I understand that you're actually accepting interested performers.
Yes, we are. So they can register online at our Village Theater webpage. There's a link. They can just fill out the application. And we have an all-day event. It goes from like about 11:30 to 5:30 on that Saturday. And we'll just have groups going the whole entire day. People can stop in, they can check it out, and just enjoy the show.
Excellent. Well, Jennifer, thank you so much for stopping by and telling us about all of these wonderful opportunities available at the Village Theater at Cherry Hill this summer, and then especially at Liberty Fest during the International Festival.
Thank you for having me.
Well, we will be right back with more Canton Contact.
Afternoon.
Keep your hands on the wheel and your eyes on the road so that everyone can make it home. I'm Community Relations Officer Patty Esselink of the Canton Police Department. We continue to receive complaints of drivers not stopping for school bus red lights. I want to take this opportunity to remind you, when the lights turn red on the school bus, that means stop. As you're driving down the road and the bus initiates the yellow flashing lights, those lights tell you to slow down. When the lights turn red and the stop signs go out, that means you must stop in all directions on a non-divided highway. If the highway is divided, the vehicles behind the bus must stop on those red flashing lights. Remember, it's not just you that we are worried about. We're also worried about all of the children who are exiting and entering those buses. So remember, stop on those red lights.
Welcome back to Canton Contact. Joining me now to tell us about some very special events that are taking place at the Village Arts Factory this spring is their Community Program Director, Kevin Ryan. Kevin, welcome back to the show.
Thanks, Peg. Thanks for having me again.
I understand that you are gearing up for a very exciting spring at the Village Arts Factory. Why don't you start by telling us about your special art exhibition that's happening this month?
I'd love to. So April is Jazz History Month, and so the Village Arts Factory wanted to celebrate in a special way this year. And this year we're having a special residency with amazing Detroit jazz legend Kathy Cousins. She will be coming to the Village Arts Factory this April and exhibiting her artwork. Not only is she an incredible jazz musician who's been recorded and featured on radio, award-winning singer, but she's also a celebrated local painter, and she also teaches painting as well. So we're looking forward to her residency, her exhibit called The Art of Jazz, which will be at the Village Arts Factory all month long. And then she's also coming to do a painting workshop where she's going to teach individuals how to improvise, like a jazz musician might improvise, on canvas with their paint. So it should be a really fun month celebrating all things jazz.
Oh, absolutely. And she is incredibly talented,
Yes.
but it sounds like she takes inspiration from jazz music and then creates wonderful art.
She does. She has what's called synesthesia, which is this amazing condition where you see colors, shapes, and textures when you listen to sound. And so as a jazz musician and someone who's really tied to the jazz world, that music influences her, and she can express her interpretation of the music through the canvases that she paints on.
Excellent. And when is your art gallery open for folks to stop by?
Yeah, it'll open on Friday, April 4th. We have a special reception that evening with live jazz music from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Arts Factory. Totally free to attend. There'll be some delicious refreshments, some sips, and an opportunity to meet Kathy, listen to her sing with her jazz group, and then view her artwork. So it's going to be a really fun night. But the art will remain on display at the Arts Factory all the way through the end of the month.
Excellent. Now, I understand that you also have a very special student exhibition planned for us. What is taking place for that?
Yeah, we've been really delighted this year to partner with Plymouth Canton Community Schools in a new project where we are exhibiting student artwork from the high schools. Each month, a different class or a different teacher selects some of their students, and then those students have the opportunity to exhibit at the Arts Factory. So this month, we're actually featuring their cartoon and comics class. So it should be a really colorful, vibrant expression of the students' works. multimedia. We'll have things that hang on the wall, but also some pieces, comic books, drawings that they've done as well out on display. So that will run concurrently with Kathy's exhibit as well.
Oh, fabulous. And what a great opportunity for students to see their work on display.
Well, absolutely, and it's a very educational opportunity as well, because not only do they get to expose their work to the public, but they also get to learn the process of having their work in an exhibit, hosting a reception, getting the word out, inviting people to attend. So really, it's an excellent opportunity for all the students.
Oh, wonderful. Now, I understand that you are planning a very colorful festival. What do you have in store for us?
Yeah, we're doing a special pop-up event on Friday, April 11th, in celebration of the Festival of Colors, also known as Holi. We're working with one of the township trustees, Tanya Ganguly, on this event. We're partnering together. But it'll be from 5 to 7 at the Arts Factory, and it's a pop-up come-and-go event. We'll have a bunch of kids' activities, very colorful things like tie-dye, painting, colorful activities that align with the celebration, as well as a couple food trucks and an opportunity for people to take home some color powder to enjoy on their own.
Oh, excellent. So that's April 11th.
Yes.
Is that indoor or outdoor? Or?
Well, we'll see how the weather holds for us.
Okay.
We're planning on indoor, but we might have the front garage door open, and so people can kind of come and go indoor, outdoor, if the weather is good. But for sure, it'll happen either way.
Excellent. And then what is the significance of Holi?
Yeah, it's sort of a celebration of light over darkness. It's a celebration of the coming of spring and all the resurrection of life everywhere. So it's a very positive, happy celebration, and that's reflected in the huge array of colors that we use for the event.
Oh, wonderful. And is there a fee to attend?
Nope, it's absolutely free. So we invite families and their kids to stop by and enjoy the activities.
Wonderful. And then I understand you're doing something special for Earth Day.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about that?
Yep, so this is another first for us. We're going to celebrate what we're calling Earth Day in the Village. And it's an opportunity to celebrate the beauty of the natural world, sustainability, and appreciating our beautiful environment and nature in Michigan. So we'll be outside in Workman Square in Cherry Hill Village. From 5 to 7 on Tuesday, April 22nd for Earth Day. And again, it'll be an opportunity for families to stop by and do some crafts. They're going to create clay seed pods that they can plant, do some colorful activities, but also every family that comes will be able to take home a tree sapling, which they'll be able to go home and plant on their own.
Fabulous. Now, the very big event that you have in the works, Art and Bloom, what can you tell us about that?
Yeah, Art and Bloom comes back at the end of April. It's our big spring artisan festival, so it'll feature a nice artisan marketplace with tons of different vendors selling their goods and wares and all those fun things. Food trucks, live music, a chance to look at the art gallery. The Cherry Hill Potters Guild will be having their pottery sale as well. There'll be some kids' crafts and a scavenger hunt for fairy doors this year for the little ones to complete. So,
excellent.
It's just a great day at the Village Arts Factory, an indoor-outdoor event, an opportunity to get out of the house and enjoy all things spring.
Wonderful. And that date and time?
That'll be Saturday, April 26th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Great. Well, Kevin, we are out of time, but if folks want more information, where can they find it?
Yes, they can visit our website, villageartsfactory.com. We also encourage everyone to follow us on Facebook at Village Arts Factory, which we keep updated every single day.
Excellent. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks for having me, Peg. It was great.
Well, that's going to do it for this edition. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time on Canton Contact.
This program has been produced by Canton Community Productions.